So I'm standing here with Jared, and we are at Little Baja, and today we're going to be talking about statuary, Jared, because, you know, as a gardener, of course I love the plants. That's what my passion is, but there's so many little spaces in a yard that can really be dramatically changed with something as simple as a statue.
You're right. It's amazing with the right piece how it can accent your garden.
Well, now let's talk in the selection available, and you guys have a huge selection here. But in that selection, some of them are just fun. They're just, you know, cute, you like them. But then there's also a lot of statuary that has some specific meaning. So let's talk about that a little bit. You know, I see an awfully lot of the saints, you know, Assisi, stuff like that.
Sure.
So let's talk about that.
Well, St. Francis, he was a patron of ecology and animals, believed to be able to communicate with the animals. St. Francis saw God within all creation and believed to communicate with all the animals. I think St. Francis serves us as a reminder today to maybe reduce our creature comforts, live more simply, and love silence more readily.
Well, and that's lovely, and I couldn't agree with you more, but I also think that, you know, a statue of St. Francis was also, it harkens to that part of us that loves nature in the sense of animals as well as gardening, so it's a great combination.
Very true.
And I see an awful lot too of the more India and Asian statues sitting around too.
Sure.
Those also have a very rich history of what they mean, don't they?
Oh, they sure do. We get a lot of questions that ask, you know, what does this Buddha mean? And really it breaks down to, what does this pose represent? Because there's so many different poses. And we carry a lot of the more popular ones, the happy Buddhas, the meditation Buddha. So really, any Buddha is really going to accent your space and really turn it into that tranquil sanctuary you might be going for. But either way, they're all really nice, and they're going to accent your garden just
well.
fine.
And we were talking earlier today, Jared, about a space that you went to, and it was just a very small space with gravel. And what did you add there to change that?
You know, we brought a big, tall, standing Buddha, and it was amazing how it transformed this gravel lot into a tranquil rock garden for meditation. You know, or gathering.
I love that, because that's so true. Sometimes it just, you know, you'll look in your garden and you'll see a space and you'll think, what do I put there? What plant do I put there? And sometimes a statue, a lantern, makes all the difference in the world.
Oh, it really pulls it all together.
So Jared, you know, I do see a lot of Kuan Yin statues around here. Those also have some specific meanings.
Oh, they sure do. Kuan Yin was the goddess of mercy and compassion, akin to the way a mother feels for her child.
Yeah.
You know, a little more fiercely protective and fiercely loving than we associate with the word compassion.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
And what about animals? I mean, I know that they might have some specific meanings to people.
Sure, you know, sometimes if someone has a pet that might pass, they can mark that site in their yard that they've kind of dedicated to that animal to remember it. You know, but they're great just to add to the garden, and it really brings that spirit right to your garden, that totem of energy from that animal that now exists in your place. So some folks associate with a wolf, sometimes it's a bear, but either way, when it's that place in the garden, it really brings that energy right to their place.
Yeah, that's lovely. So, you know, and the fun thing too is you can really pick out, you have such a great selection here, first of all, it's really amazing. So you can really pick out the one that perfectly fits your space.
Right, you'll know when you see it.
All right, well, if you're looking for a statue for your garden, come on down to Little Baja, you can go to gardenime.tv, we'll take you over to their website, pick out that statue that absolutely defines exactly what you want in your garden space. Thanks a lot, Jared.
All right, thanks.